Hello and welcome to another essay brainstorming session. This is a March 2018 question, a recent one. Nowadays, the importance of teachers is diminishing due to increased availability of alternative sources to students. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement? So before moving to the question, you have to you have to brainstorm some of the ideas so that you are able to write in an organized form and develop better arguments. So you have to think about it. Before going into the question, and even before beginning the brainstorming session, you have to first wonder what exactly do you mean by alternative sources? And what do you mean by the importance of teachers is diminishing? So, by teachers, I believe that the question demands the teachers are based in traditional classroom setting. And the traditional classroom coaching is losing um, its sheen, its importance due to alternative sources to students. And what can be the alternative sources? Well, as far as I can think, alternative sources are mostly related to the internet, the availability and proliferation of laptops, as well as yes, the smartphones, the emergence of smartphones. And within these devices and technologies, you have tools such as YouTube, the one you're watching right now, various blogs, and there are online learning sites, websites such as Coursera, edX, as well as these days Byju's. I guess these are the spelling BYJU, something like that. So these are the tools that are available. These are the alternate sources available to students. And the question says that these alternative sources are reducing the importance of traditional teachers. So teachers are losing their audience. And what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with the statement? Well, if you go to my answer, the link to which is given below, you will discover that I believe that these alternative sources are providing better avenues to teachers. So you have to brainstorm first and then decide your view. What are the possible scenarios? So these are the teachers and there are alternative sources. So what are the benefits of alternative sources? Why do people go over there? Well, firstly, students go to alternative sources to learn new things, to learn something, and sometimes to clear their doubts. So they go to a classroom and they learn something they're not able to understand, and then they go to the alternative sources just to clear their doubts and, of course, to learn new things. But who is preparing the lectures over there? Who are the people who are preparing YouTube videos, writing blogs, or making videos and courses on Coursera, edX, and Byju? These are teachers. And these teachers are providing alternative courses. So these alternative sources are basically tools. These are basically tools for teachers to interact with a wider audience. So first point is that these sources, alternate sources, are acting as tools for existing teachers. Tools for teachers who are teaching in a class and they can reach a wider audience, perhaps even the areas where there are no schools or colleges. I have a few students who've contacted me and they are from a remote location. They do not have good teachers or they do not have access to schools, colleges, and however, in those remote locations, the internet works and they access my videos as well as read the articles regularly. They must be doing for other websites as well. So first is there are tools for teachers to reach a wider audience. So you are reaching a wider audience. Secondly, let me change the color. Yeah. Secondly, let me call this the bricks model. There are brick and mortar structures in which the teachers teach traditional classes, and these are the cliques model. So the bricks model and the cliques model are not necessarily in contrast with each other. They're not necessarily competing with each other. The relationship between bricks and cliques is that of cooperation. They are cooperating with each other and they're offering complementary services. They are complementing each other. So, for instance, a student goes to a class to learn a few things, and the student has some doubts. He discusses with the teacher, but is not able to understand, perhaps not able to visualize what exactly the teacher was teaching. So he goes to a website like Coursera. Let's take this one. Coursera has a number of free courses on marketing, finance. Every course is available almost on civil engineering, on mechanical engineering, doctors. So what are these people providing? They're providing very visual-based courses, and that helps clear the students' doubts. So these are the sources that provide cooperation and complement each other rather than providing competition. That's exactly what I have discussed in the answer, as well as you will find if you click on the link below. In this answer, you can, moreover, mention a number of examples. So for instance, you can talk about not only the freelancing teachers are available, but also there are trained faculty members from Harvard and some of the globally famous teachers such as Salman Khan from the Khan Academy. And there are a number of, my knowledge may be limited in this scope, so if you're watching any, if you're using these tools, so you can mention the name of some of the people who are providing excellent services to students, and these are indeed helping teachers as well. So teachers are also learning from them. Teachers also use these tools for learning. So this was my take on the video. You can go through the answer. There's enough words to accomplish your goals in the IELTS exam, and the structure is given over there. There's an introduction, a body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and a conclusion. So intro 1, 2, and conclusion. In body paragraph 1, I've discussed just one point and explained it. Don't forget, you have to write an idea and explain it adequately in specific form so that it develops into a solid argument. Similarly, in body paragraph 2, I have done the same thing. Write an idea and explain it adequately, perhaps with an example as well. Thank you for watching the video. Keep visiting back and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest videos.